Welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the top 10 NFTs by market cap. We're going to start with Render, followed by Fetch, FLOKI, IMX, ENS, GALA, Sand, Flow, Mana, and then we're ending with Ape NFT at number 10. Let's get straight into it. Render against USD. So here we are for Render. My guess is this is it for Render, and Render should be rallying back up above the skinny pink line. And hopefully we form a an inverse head and shoulders over here. This will be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So, yeah, a break above the skinny pink line is what we're looking for. And we are hoping that we'll get some sort of a squeeze over here, right? Lower highs, higher lows. This could be the start of the first higher low, right? Because all along we've been getting lower highs. You know, we've been in a downward trend. Who's to say that we could still, drop lower? Sure, of course. So we would love to see the break come on for Render, but again, as it stands, nothing is for certain yet. Fetch against USD. I think should this switch bullish. I think this is it. Wave 1, very likely. This is wave 2. Very likely we get a wave 3. And then we get a wave 4 and a wave 5. Wave 3 should be slicing back up above the skinny pink line. Once it slices back up, it stays above, skinny pink line starts curving back up. Something like that. Best bullish case for Fetch. So we'll see more information as time goes by. We'll probably get something like this, right? A very nice wave 2. This is what we're looking for. This is a very nice bullish move that came as a wave 1. Hopefully we get a very nice wave 2. There is also that possibility that we might get a descending triangle over here, and then we still head lower. For sure. But to be honest, right, Fetch has really retraced like 90% from 340 to 34 cents. It's 90% down. So my expectation is a break up should be coming on. This looks to me like a bullish continuation chart pattern in the form of an ABCDE in the making, right? When it dropped, right, there was a head and shoulders, which was a bearish chart pattern. Again, this could also turn bearish, descending triangle, we collapse lower, sure, of course. But hopefully, we see a rally back up, confirming a wave D, and then we will hopefully be able to catch a wave E, and then that's it. We catch the break towards the upside above the skinny pink line for Fetch. Best bullish case. FLOKI against USD. Here we are for FLOKI. FLOKI is still under the skinny pink line. Yes, we are aware of it. We tried breaking, but we failed. And we are slicing back down. Again, the hope is that, we break higher for FLOKI. But I am not too sure myself. I am not too sure because we're still under the skinny pink line. From a chart pattern perspective, it's just not really that clear. So yeah, again, this target still is valid until we take out these highs. We have to take out these highs, which means that consolidate here, break higher. And just like Render, we could be getting an inverse head and shoulders for FLOKI. Best bullish case. So yeah, we have to wait for more information first for FLOKI. Next will be Immutable X. So Immutable, in my opinion, could be reversing back up. Could be, right? Not exactly a high quality hit, I would say. High quality hit should be here. There should be 3 touches, 1, 2, 3 of the resistance line. But this is not touching. So you can still feel the weakness, right? Immutable X has been in a downward trend for a very long time, right? Lower highs, right? Lower lows, yeah, still in a downward trend. It's still registering lower lows, right? So yeah, a very strong hit for an inverse head and shoulders, right, should be at the resistance line. So we're just gonna move on from IMX to ENS against USD. So Ethereum name service obviously is gonna be rallying because it's tied to Ethereum. As long as Ethereum is rising, ENS will be rising as well. So from a chart pattern perspective, there's nothing for us to work with. There's just nothing for us to work with. So yeah, we're gonna have to move on. GALA against USD. Here we are for GALA. Okay, so GALA, okay, it's still not exactly that strong, right? I really would prefer it if we're at the resistance line. We're here for GALA. Could we bounce hard from here? Could we squeeze here? Sure, of course. But again, GALA is also in a downwards trend. Right, still getting lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, low lows, low. Yeah, we're still in a downwards trend. No signs of life yet, so we gotta wait. Even if we were to cross above the skinny pink line, we have to stay above it, right, for the bullishness to continue. So yeah, there's just nothing much for GALA. Sandbox against USD. Here we go for Sandbox. Okay, we didn't register lower lows. Oh, we're very close to taking this out. Again, even the head is also okay, not exactly a head shoulders. But yeah, this could be a squeeze though, to be honest. ABCDE. But the E is too strong. So we're not too sure ourselves, right? There is still the possibility that we could drop lower. The hope is that we rally, but yeah, we're gonna wait and see, right? From a chart pattern perspective, it's just not really that high quality. Flow against USD. So here we are for flow. Okay, now flows, inverse head and shoulders potential is much better. Why would I say that? Because okay, it's not exactly textbook perfect, but this looks more promising to me compared to the others, right? There is a strong zip back down right now, and I think that we're about to complete a 5-wave move lower. We're gonna stop at a noisy area over here. My guess is there's gonna be a rally, but if we get mountain ranges, very likely flow is gonna hit lower. If we rally back up here, then flow could be hitting higher. But flow, to be honest, right, is still in a downward trend. Largely still in a downward trend. Right, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower low, lower low, lower low. It's still in a downward trend. So until we see a clear bullish reversal chart pattern, you gotta be very, very careful. Mana, decentralized against USD. Here we are for Mana. Mana could be squeezing, sure. We could be rallying, sure, of course. Yeah, still in a downward trend. Nothing much for us to work with. Still lower lows. Who's to say we can't get another lower low, right? Is this a bullish reversal chart pattern? No. So again, we still have to stay safe, right? NFT is just if for me, right, I'll be trading the top coins, probably Fetch or Render. Now, the rest doesn't really look that good though. My NFT against USD. Okay, so NFT is a bit, yeah, again, still from a trading perspective, there's nothing much for us to work with. If we could have formed lower highs, this would have been a very nice potential squeeze. Yeah, but it is what it is, so we have to stay safe. We still have to stay safe. ApeCoin against USD. ApeCoin, we actually had a target over here. We were anticipating a wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, 4, 5. Are we gonna get it? Again, we're not too sure. We're not too sure. Oh, it's lower low. Damn. So again, this will probably become an inverse head and shoulders. Should things turn bullish, we need to see this happen first, right? Because there's a possibility that we could still head lower, right? You might argue that this whole thing could also become an ascending, a very big ascending triangle. So Ape could be looking good though. To be honest, Ape could be looking good, but we need to see the movement happen first. The price action needs to start turning bullish, right? Because we've stopped forming lower lows. You see, lower lows. There's no lower low, right? This is a very strong rally that came. So, hopefully the momentum continues. So, bullish continuation. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and then we get a wave 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll be fantastic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. That'll be fantastic. So, yeah, we're gonna have to wait for this to complete first. Alright, boys and girls, I guess that's it for today's NFT Coins by Market Cap TA. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one.